we never saw Matthew McConaughey, so I have no idea if he was really coming or not. Little stirrup key is the pass. You have to avoid the key here and the shallow, and the depth of that is 5 foot. Is it a swimming pool or is it the ocean? This is our first time anchoring on the beach with our tender here.
I'm Carlie, and this is Brady. In early 2020, we sold our house and most of our possessions and took our first big leap into living our vagabond dreams. We recently hiked 800 miles of the Appalachian Trail, and now we are purchasing a sailboat to start sailing around the world, all while capturing a creative journal of the journey. We hope to inspire you to live your own dreams. Subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Today, we have pulled up anchor, and we are headed toward New Providence on Nassau to anchor out for the night. Huh?
Can I? New Providence is the name of the island. Nassau is a city, is the capital.
Okay, I don't know anything. I should just leave this to Carlie.
It's just that I've been reading all of the stuff. You've been getting the boat.
So New Providence is not the name of the city, it's the name of the island. So we're heading to Nassau on New Providence.
Yes.
We're going to anchor off for the night. Tomorrow morning we will fill up on fuel.
Yeah.
That sun is not doing me any justice behind me. We're gonna fill up on fuel tomorrow morning and then head toward southwest Allen Key in the Exumas, northern Exumas. So that's the plan. It's gonna be motoring all day today because it's like 3 knots of wind. And
I'm reading 5.
Well, you're going 3.
No, I'm going 2.
Okay. It is supposed to die by like noon. That's and we're getting a later start. What time is it?
9:28.
9:28. So we're getting 30 minutes later than an hour. No, 2.5 hours later than what I wanted to leave. But neither one of us slept well last night.
Oh God.
We haven't slept well at this anchorage at all because so much current goes through here at like 2 a.m. because of tidal.
2:30.
It's like 2:30. Last night it was
2:33 every single night. I wake up at 2:33 every night.
Because the tides are so bad. The current, because of the tide, is so bad.
And then I lay awake for hours.
So we're getting a later start, but we are going to be motoring today, and I think we have 42 miles to go, which is like we're probably going to go like 5.5, 6 knots. So in between 7 and 8 hours. So probably get there around 4 or 5 this evening, which is perfect, and that'll be good. We'll be on our way to the Exumas, which we're excited about. Ready to go to see some coral. I am anyway.
Yeah, and as weird as this sounds, I'm ready for some more shallow depths.
More shallow water?
Yeah.
Because we were anchored in like...
We were in like 18 feet of
18 feet of water.
And I'm ready for not seagrass.
Yeah, no seagrass.
It freaks me out.
Nassau Harbor Control, Nassau Harbor Control, Nassau Harbor Control. This is inbound sailing vessel Valmore. Over.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Nassau Harbor Control 09, please.
Valmore switching to 09. We are inbound via the west entrance, requesting permission to enter the harbor.
Of course.
We are heading towards Fort Montague Bay. Over. Our last port of call was Great Harbor Key Marina in the Berry Islands.
Let's go in and headed to, and your registration number, please.
We are not headed to a marina particularly. We are headed to anchor out for the evening, and in the morning we would like to get diesel fuel. Over.
And back to breaking up. Could you repeat that, please?
We are not headed to a marina. We are headed to anchor out and then get fuel in the morning. Over.
Your registration number, please.
We are our U.S. Coast Guard documented vessel, and our registration number is over.
Roger. Permission is granted. Proceed with caution. Have a nice afternoon. Heading back to 16.
Thank you very much. Darwin, we're switching back to 16.
Roger.
We've got dark and stormy brewing over here.
So that's Junkanoo Beach over there.
Junkanoo Beach, okay, which is a public beach. It's, I imagine, very empty compared to normal. It is a public swimming beach. There is an anchorage where I believe that one catamaran is anchored, is Junkanoo Anchorage. Smells like someone's flushed their head. Coming over here, we have this light, which we've determined is in disarray. However, if they just turn it to red, if it's dangerous to enter, then I imagine they've still use it, just not how it was originally used, maybe. We're headed in to, this is the harbor, Nassau Harbor Control. These are kids. Oh, I guess they're not quite as little as I thought they were from far away. No cruise ships at the cruise dock, but we might see rain before the day's out. Brady's on navigation. Promise he's not just a black shadow. Somebody's in their tender over there. Yeah, so here we go. This is a very aerodynamic boat. Looks cool. Looks kind of like the new Tesla truck. If you've seen images of that, which looks a little bit ridiculous. But anyway, these colorful buildings make me happy. And then this
That boat
beast over here.
340 feet long.
That boat is 340 feet long.
Yeah.
That's insane. There you go. That boat is 340 feet long. Brady's picking up on AIS. Like, who owns that? Who needs that much boat?
You can land a helicopter on the bow of that boat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can.
And I bet there is a helipad on the bow of that
I'm
boat.
sure there is. I mean, are you like hosting the Grammys on that boat? Like, what is the point of having a boat that big? I just don't understand it. If you happen to be somebody who knows the reason why you would own a boat that big, then please let me know. Because it's just mind-boggling to me. Unless it was like a moving hotel. Then I guess maybe that makes sense. But isn't that essentially what a cruise ship is? I don't know. Food for thought. So, we are just following these clouds here. But we're just headed through. Got dual bridges to go under. It's supposed to be 69 feet. So much trash in the water. So much trash in the water. It's really sad how much trash is in the water. I want to get one of those like fish nets or pool nets or something so we can like scoop some of it out. I know that we can't really do much as us,
Yeah, these are supposed
but
to be the cruise ship docks.
I want to help because it's so bad. Yes, these are the cruise ship docks. No cruise ships in sight. There's like the little awning platforms and such. I did read that it was under construction, something was, but yeah, no boats. No boats here. These are like awning gates in for on and off cruise ship. I'm filming in here, which we've talked about not doing much more of because the lighting is so bad, which makes the quality of the footage really bad, and especially when I'm using my phone. But today was a rough day, so it's fitting. I'm still pouring sweat in a swimsuit and still pouring sweat, and something's on my neck. It's a little bit of rice.
What?
It was rice on my neck
Oh.
from dinner. We had rice for dinner, which Brady's getting more of. But it's been a rough day. We crossed the Yellow Bank today. We went from Nassau, which
That was rough too.
that was rough. Just being in Nassau was rough.
I didn't like that place.
We were gonna get pizza because they have Domino's and Starbucks, and they're kind of close to each other. So we were going to dinghy and go to shore and do that, and couldn't find anywhere to land the dinghy. And it was low tide, and somebody gave us permission, but I couldn't get off the dinghy there. It was such a climb, and yeah. So it was rough. We both were just so frustrated and over. We're like, let's just go back to the boat and make mac and cheese and be done. So that's what we did. And then we'll leave tomorrow. Like tomorrow we'll get gas and we'll leave. And so today we got gas,
Which went well.
which, yeah, getting on the dock was a little rough. But Brady manhandled the boat, so it worked out okay. And then leaving the dock was so good. Brady did such a good job. It was amazing. It was so good.
Well, we
Yeah.
had the wind blowing us off the dock.
The wind was helping and blowing us off the dock, and there was nobody around, which was fantastic, but it was the smoothest dock leaving experience we've had.
I think it was the smoothest docking experience we've had.
Probably true. No, getting on the dock and off the dock where those two dock hands were helping us at Burnt Store was really good.
Oh, well, we had help then.
We had help, yeah. Leaving the Harboridge Marina was good, but we had help
This was our...
then too. This was the smoothest, just the two of us docking experience that we've had. And the getting on was a little rough. The getting off, though, Brady did so good. It was fantastic. And we just sailed right off, and it was great. Not actually sailed. We are not that good. But then we headed on our way. We're not expecting a sustained 23 knots of wind, and what started off as like 1.5 foot swells, there were definitely some 3-footers in there. And we just got beat up all day because we beat into them all day, and we couldn't sail because we were going head to wind all day. I busted up my thumb, so it's not gonna be able to show you. I'll have to film that in a second. But I beat up my thumb. Hurt my back again, but it's been hurt, so I just like lean funny and it hurts. Again, it like flares up. And Brady sunburnt his thigh. His back hurts from last night, I think. Something last night.
Yeah, I forgot to put the plug in the dinghy.
Oh, yeah. Let me, yeah, he forgot to put the plug in the dinghy. He had to do some acrobats to get it in there and lift it with water and,
in the back of it.
strained his back too. So, and I've got a headache. Again. So, it's been a rough day, but we have made it to the Exumas and already feeling loads better now that we're here and done with today, except for the hiccups. They're driving me crazy and the headache. But we're anchored in some very beautiful shallow water, and there are some other boats around kind of nearby. One of them was a jerk, so we didn't anchor near him. we had some issues getting the anchor down and trawled around a bit, and then found a new spot, which is where we're anchored now. So all's good, and we're exhausted, but we're gonna do some de-stressing, relaxing things this evening. We've already just finished some dinner. We're gonna have made a good hefty amount of salsa, So we're gonna be eating some chips and salsa, which we basically live on. And yeah, that was today, and we didn't get any B-roll of it. But it's kind of hard sometimes when you're just not feeling it. So it was one of those days. And I am sure these hiccups are driving you as crazy as they are me.